Out of nowhere, Xbox has just given us one of the best Xbox updates that we've seen in a very long time, possibly even going back multiple years, including stream your own game support on consoles, the ability to buy games on the Xbox app for the very first time, alongside new controllers and games being announced, and Phil Spencer teasing some huge games coming soon. My name is Fletcher and this is Xbox Nation. If you're new here or just returning, I cover everything from Xbox news, reviews and updates every single day. There is certainly going to be a ton of content and news surrounding Xbox for the remainder of 2025, so make sure you're subscribed down below so you don't miss out on any future updates. Now, with that out of the way, let's dive right into this huge update coming your way. So, first up today is one of the most requested features from the Xbox community, and it's finally coming to the Xbox app after so many years. We will soon be able to buy games and add-on content, join Xbox Game Pass, and also redeem perks directly from the Xbox app on your mobile phone. Honestly, I can't believe it's taken Xbox so many years to get this feature fully fledged on mobile phones. It was sorely missing, but it's great to finally see it arrive. Alongside purchasing, pre-ordering games, and joining Xbox Game Pass Ultimate members can also redeem perks like the Sea of Thieves 7 serving emote directly from the app. We've seen quite a lot more perks enter the service quite recently, so it's well worth diving into it on the Xbox app if you haven't already. If you are wondering though when this will actually be officially rolled out to your mobile device, well, it will be coming to the Google Play Store for Android phones and also the iOS Store for Apple phones sometime in the near future. I will keep you updated as this drops, as we don't have a fixed release date as of yet. Now, the new Game Hubs on Xbox consoles has finally arrived for every single Xbox user. Game Hubs include relevant information about the game selected, such as player stats, achievements, friends currently playing the game, recent captures, available add-ons, events, and so much more. For a subset of players, Game Hubs will appear whenever a player selects the game from their recently played games or their installed games list. The default focus in Game Hubs is always on the play button, so you can jump right into the action with a quick double tap from the game title to just start playing. It is a pretty neat feature coming to console, and I really do hope that it sparks some interest in the Xbox team to actually look at the achievement system and hopefully revamp it. A new setting has also been introduced though that does allow players to launch games directly instead of through Game Hubs, which has also been added. If you do find Game Hubs a little bit annoying, then you can go and turn it off in the personalization settings. All you have to do is go to My Games and Apps, manage games and apps, and you can turn it off from there. So, of course, this week we got a look at the new Xbox Game Pass drops for the rest of April and into May, and this has to be one of the strongest weeks so far for Xbox Game Pass in 2025. As you can see on screen now, the big highlights have to be Clair Obscur Expedition 33, along with the Xbox Studios title known as Towerborn. I do actually have quite a few reviews coming out from the games on this list, so it's definitely worthwhile subscribing down below, especially if you want to keep up to date and hear my thoughts about the latest games releasing. Trust me, you will definitely want to be in the know, as I do have some great thoughts about these next upcoming games. If you do want to check out the full list though, you can check out the video with the card on the top right hand corner of the screen right now, or you can just click the link in the comments below. So, I finally got some new details on the Ready or Not release on Xbox, as it has been confirmed that the popular PC shooter will be coming to consoles in just a few months' time. I've even got some pre-order details for you as well. If you haven't come across this game before, let me give you a bit of a rundown. Essentially, the development team have described it as the best tactical SWAT shooter of the past decade, and the reviews generally do back up that statement. It has very positive ratings based on almost 200,000 Steam votes. I've actually been following this game and watching other content creators in the space like Jack Frags, and they've played it for years at this point, and I know many, including myself, have been eagerly anticipating to see when this will finally arrive on Xbox consoles, and it's great to see it coming very soon. Ready or Not's exact Xbox release date though hasn't actually been nailed down as of yet, and an official Xbox release window has been given though of summer 2025. The game will be available on the Xbox Series X and S consoles and will be available for £44.99 or $49.99 in the US. Of course, as you expect, the deluxe editions will be slightly more than the base game, and you can also find there will be a physical edition alongside the digital launch. The Doomslayer is finally back, and this week we saw the announcement of 3 brand new items which are coming in limited edition format, and that ramps it up really for Doom the Dark Ages when that comes out later this May. In case you missed it, the Xbox team did introduce us to quite a few limited edition items to do with Doom the Dark Ages, that being the Xbox Wireless Controller, the Xbox Elite Wireless Controller Series 2, and also the Doom the Dark Ages limited edition Xbox Series X wrap. And honestly, Xbox have smashed this out the park. As a bit of bonus news though, the Doom the Dark Ages Xbox wireless controller also includes the Doomslayer Executioner skin DLC for Doom the Dark Ages, so you can jump right into the action adorned with the skin's deep red and green metallic luster when Doom the Dark Ages launches in mid-May. I will leave a couple of links down below for both the UK and the US sites in case you're interested in picking up the controllers. You'll also have to let me know your thoughts on these down in the comments below. A very big update when it comes to Xbox Cloud Gaming has landed for this week. If you're aware of the Stream Your Own Games initiative over on Xbox, you can finally stream your Xbox games on your Xbox Series X and S consoles. This will broaden the previously announced devices that Xbox breezed us with back in November, and it now includes Samsung Smart TVs, Amazon Fire TV devices, Meta Quest headsets, as well as other browser-supported devices like PCs, smartphones, and tablets. This does mean though that if you're a Game Pass member, you can also save some precious time and hard drive space as you can play your games immediately without downloads. We are unfortunately still waiting for a 4K image when it comes to cloud gaming, which I do hope we'll see soon. But if you dive in now, the image will still be a great 1080p. If you do want to start streaming from an Xbox console, all you have to do is go to the My Games and Apps, your full library, own games, and then a cloud playable game will display a cloud badge on the game page. It's really easy to do, as you can see from my own display on screen now, and you can dive right into your favorite games. Keeping in the same realm of streaming games, Microsoft has recently been adding a lot of games to the Stream Your Own Game initiative, and I tell you what, this initiative has been fantastic for a lot of us Xbox users. The team have really been delivering some big updates on this front, and as part of the April update, another huge batch of titles has been announced for this program. As of today, 8 more games are now playable over cloud streaming, including some huge titles. I have chucked up the 8 on screen now, but the main highlights are the likes of Lost Records, Bloom and Rage Tape 2, Subnautica, and LEGO Marvel Superheroes. Alongside these 8 new additions though, Microsoft has also mentioned that 20 more games are also coming to the Xbox Stream Your Own Game service very soon. I don't actually have an exact release date as to when these are being dropped onto the service yet, but again, we have some great titles here, with my personal favourites being Teardown and Starship Troopers Extermination. Remember though, in order to stream these games over the internet, you do need to be an Xbox Game Pass Ultimate member, but the games themselves aren't in the Game Pass library and will work as long as you own them digitally. For the full list of Xbox Stream Your Own Game titles, you can check out the list on the Xbox website directly, or if you want me to cover a whole list in a video, you'll have to let me know down below. Now, it has been a huge week if you're a Lords of the Fallen fan, as we've finally seen the version 2.0 update arrive on all consoles and even Xbox Game Pass, and that adds a ton of features across the board and even improvements to the stability of the overall game. We are really talking some big stuff here, from shared progression crossplay co-op, a free friend pass for whoever you want to play online with, upgrades to combat and movement, a massively improved character creator, a dynamic HUD, and so much more. The Lords of the Fallen team has provided an infographic of all the key improvements in version 2.0, which I'll tuck on screen for you now. If you do want to check out Lords of the Fallen on Xbox Game Pass, I do suggest you're quite quick about it, because it possibly won't stick around much longer. If the rumours and predictions are actually correct, this game could be leaving in late May, but I'll come back to this if we hear any more. If you do want to see me make a dedicated video on Lords of the Fallen with this 2.0 update, and if it's worth your time in 2025, then let me know down below, as I'm always interested in doing more videos about what you guys really want to see. So far, Xbox's release slate for 2025 is looking incredibly strong. With the likes of Avowed and South of Midnight already shipping, and then Doom the Dark Ages and the Outer Worlds due to come, there's plenty to get excited about. But Xbox boss Phil Spencer also sounds pretty excited for what's not been announced so far this year. Talking in a recent interview with Variety, Phil was actually quizzed about what remaining 2025 games that he's excited about, and the Xbox boss just couldn't help teasing us about what Microsoft is still yet to announce for later this year. This is what Phil quoted. For us and the rest of the calendar year, I really feel great about the slate of games. We just had Avowed come out, and I have to go backwards and just say Obsidian continue to do a very great job. We've previously talked about the Outer Worlds 2, South of Midnight, and Doom. There's more stuff, some stuff that's unannounced, and I'm walking in my head to make sure I don't leak anything. Of course, I can't really speculate too much about these unannounced games as they're still under wraps, but given the ridiculous numbers of leaks we've seen for the Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered, surely one we can tick off the list as a potential Phil Spencer teaser here. As for the rest of them, it does sound like the Oblivion Remastered isn't the only re-release we could see so far in the future. I have heard tons online from insiders about potential Gears of War remaster being in the works, not to mention other further down the line project leaks like the one for the Fallout 3 Remastered. It does sound like there's a lot to come from Xbox in the coming months and years, and Xbox boss Phil Spencer seems pretty thrilled about telling us more. The Xbox Game Showcase for 2025 is just around the corner, and I suspect we'll hear more about these unannounced games in that showcase. In case you missed it over this last week, the Xbox Spring Store sale has finally arrived onto Xbox consoles, and there are over 1,000 games that you can grab right now. There are some huge AAA titles within the sale, alongside some amazing AA titles and some incredible indies, and all of them are at the lowest prices that we've ever seen before. I am covering the sales in a 2-part series across the channel, and I put out part 1 yesterday, and there are some insane games already on this list. The second part will be out on this Sunday, but before this arrives, do check out the video with the link below or at the end of this video, and I apologize for your wallet in advance. So, what do you think about the Xbox update for this week, and what games do you think Phil Spencer is teasing us with? Let me know down below, as I love having a discussion about everything Xbox with you in the comment section below. Remember to smash that like button if you enjoyed, and see if we can get over 1,000 likes on this video. Do remember to also subscribe for more Xbox reviews, news and updates every single day.